your wife, had your kids, had your wife, had your kids, had your wife, and had your husband.
It's Shadows Up Today with your hosts, Sean and Patrick.
All right, that's right. It is Shadows Up Today, and we do have the douchebag back. He is actually alive for all those who were asking if he was alive.
Yeah, so let's welcome Hoopty.
Fuck off.
As you can hear, Patrick is back. So, Patrick, how was your vacation?
It was good. Dreadful and good. I've been sick, busy, and just tired. Oh, my God.
Well, that's why you don't try to masturbate with the flu, sir.
Yeah, well, I'm a weak man.
Yeah.
And if you do, make sure you take a bunch of Tylenol PM first. That way you can see if you can finish before you pass out.
All right, 40-year-old virgin.
Man, make it a challenge.
All right, 40-year-old virgin.
What's
Yeah.
that?
But
Don't use Vapor Rub. Do not use Vapor Rub. That was an awful mistake. That set me back a whole week.
No, that's why you use, what the fuck is that shit called?
Icy Hot?
Yeah. Doesn't everybody use that?
I love it. I love it. People say it hurts, but oh my God.
It's better than KY.
Way better. Cheryl thought it was, she thanked me for it.
Right?
Because, of course, I left it on. Come on now. It burned the soul.
Always gotta burn the soul, man. Always.
Did it burn from the inside?
Clear to the out.
All right.
So, Hoopty, how have you been? I haven't seen you out at karaoke.
Yeah, I have better shit to do.
Oh, like, what exactly?
Last night I went and supported some local bands, Iron Wolf and Post Traumatic, as they opened up for Faster Pussycat.
And since we play them, why don't you go ahead and let everybody know how good the show was last night?
The two opening bands, actually all three of the opening bands that were local, there was 13 Stories, Iron Wolf and Post Traumatic. They did a fantastic job. Really the whole reason anybody went to that thing. And then the band that was on tour with Faster Pussycat, they're called The Art. They did a really... They surprised me. They were a lot better than what I was assuming they were going to be just looking at them. But Faster Pussycat, I only stayed for two of their songs and I got out of there. They, in my opinion, are the worst band that I have ever seen. And I've seen a lot of shitty bands.
And so age didn't do them well then?
No.
They're not like wine?
Not at all.
Interesting. Wow, I kind of figured Faster Pussycat would put on a good show.
No, they sucked.
Damn. Well, kudos to Post Traumatic and what was the other band you said?
Iron Wolf and 13 Stories.
Iron Wolf. That sounds familiar to me. I don't know if I've heard their music, but it sounds familiar.
Well, if you would participate with the podcast here, you will.
Yeah, I've also had better things to do. Like puke my guts out for 2 weeks.
Right. Well, if you'd quit picking up those prostitutes, you wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah, and if you'd stop swallowing semen, man, my friend Stevie, he tells me what you really got to do is spit that stuff out. You can't be swallowing it.
We gotta get him a mic so he can at least come back and talk shit with us.
Right? For anybody that wants an update, Stevie has finally downloaded Skype. He just doesn't have a microphone.
I'm gonna buy him one.
Well, he told me he has a smartphone. Shit, just download it onto his
Right?
phone.
I'll fucking text him and tell him to fucking log on to your smartphone with it.
Right? No, then he'll tell you he's got better things to do. He found porn on Netflix again. Man, we talk too much shit about Stevie on here.
Yeah. Your smartphone's only as smart as the person holding it, I suppose. Well, speaking of Netflix, though, have you seen House of Cards?
No, but I was told that it's pretty good.
Oh, I have not seen it. I've also been told it's good.
It's awesome.
Tell me what it's about so I know if I'm actually going to watch it or not.
Politics. Basically, you got this guy who works in the Senate and uses violent means, I guess you could say, to obtain power and move on into the Senate. It's sick. It's really good. It's like, you ever watched Too Big to Fail?
No.
It's along those lines. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Spartacus without all the blood.
Well, nobody cares
Then,
about Spartacus.
so in other words, nothing like Spartacus.
No.
Well,
Okay.
see, how
For
could it be
those
like
of you who
Spartacus?
understand
Because
storyline.
Spartacus
I'm
is
talking
supposed to
the
be set back
backstory.
in the day, though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So how could it be like Spartacus? Because
Because
this is nowadays times, and it has none of the blood of Spartacus. So.
Spartacus is more than that. It's got the deceit, the lies, and everything that goes along with public office, politics, and it's awesome. It is so good. It's all I can say is watch it, or at least watch a trailer. You'll love it. I guarantee.
Well, every time I turn on Netflix, it tells me to watch it, but I never do. So.
Do it. You won't regret it. In fact, do it so we can talk about it next week, and you can be like, "Oh my God, Patrick, you were so right. I'm addicted to this show."
Well, it's like I told you earlier. I watch too many shows in the week. You got to watch The Following. I guarantee you'd be addicted to that shit.
Tell you what, I'll pledge to watch The Following if you watch House of Cards.
It's a deal.
Done.
I ain't making no such deal.
We'll see.
If anyone liked the show, you, my friend, would love this show. I'm telling you, it's right up your alley.
Well, let me tell you this. This is why I'm going to tell you The Following is
Yeah,
awesome.
but I mean, you said that about gay porn too, and I didn't much care for that.
I know, but you like to film it, so it's whatever.
But you know,
Least
Hoopty,
not starring in it like you.
damn it, you ruined my joke, Hoopty. Fuck you.
Oh God, there's a jab at every.
Maybe that's why I didn't like it too much. Fucking looking at Hoyman's bare ass getting pounded.
Ew.
Well, you know, he likes to take it in the ass from Sean Smith, so.
Who better than a guy with a small dick?
I'm gonna shut up.
Whoa, Sheena sounds like she knows a little something.
I do work with Mary Putter, remember?
Oh fuck me. Okay. Have a good night, guys. No I'm kidding.
Anyways, what I was saying was, this is how I can already tell you The Following's great. A, it's got Kevin Bacon in it.
Oh, that's a turnoff already.
You sir, you need to go to hell.
How are you a Kevin Bacon fan exactly?
How are you not a Kevin Bacon fan?
Every one of his movies blow.
What? Have you ever seen Stir of Echoes?
Right?
No, I haven't.
Chick's fucking ass.
Have you ever... what's that other one?
The Invisible Man.
Hollow Man?
Hollow Man?
No, that's it. I saw it. I didn't like it though.
Alright, Wild Things.
Wild Things, yes. What about have you seen the one where his son got killed and he goes like fucking psycho?
Oh yeah, that was actually a good movie. I forget what it's called though. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Because John Goodman was in it too.
Yeah, and that's why I liked it.
He
I love
shaved his fucking head and went psycho.
I can guarantee you if you watched Wild Things, you would like it because you get to see, it's from, I don't know what, like 97?
Yeah.
And you get to see Denise Richards' tits.
Oh, well, I'm sold.
Right?
What's it about?
Wild Things.
Does it really matter? You get to see Denise Richards' tits.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's like if there was a movie with Olivia Wilde and you got to see her tits. Does it really matter what the movie's about?
Not at all.
Thank you. So how about where they're going to be ruining
Wait.
Wonder Woman?
You mean Nev Campbell?
Well, Nev Campbell's in Wild Things too, but you don't get to see her tits.
Oh, well, that sucks.
And I think
let's see
Wild
what-
Things is even on Netflix.
What's that?
I said I believe it's even on Netflix. But yeah, you said Stir of Echoes. Stir of Echoes was a damn good movie.
Yep.
The second one sucked.
I didn't even know they made a second one.
Yeah, they made a second one, but it had not. It's like if you ever watched The Butterfly Effect and then watch the second one.
There's a second Butterfly Effect.
There's 3 of them.
That's a
See, I love The Butterfly Effect. But maybe that's just me.
No, it was a good movie. I never saw the other ones because I kind of figured it'd be ruined.
I never watched them either. Because it really had nothing to do with the first one, so...
Oh, well, that's stupid.
But then again, depending on which ending you saw to the first one, I don't think they could have redone it.
Now, quick question. If Stevie does dial in and he dials my name, would he just join our group call here?
Yeah.
Alright.
It'll give you the option. There's going to be a drop-down
Yeah,
box.
to make it a group call.
Add to group call, yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, there was one ending to the butterfly effect where he went back to where he was in his mom's womb and he hung himself with the umbilical cord.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
True story.
Well, you know, me and Pat were talking about one thing where we got to get some contests started up on here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, here's the contest for the night. You name the movie that I'm about to quote, and you get a surprise. Maybe it's Patrick Hoyman coming and doing a sexy dance for you.
And that is a prize.
Wait a minute, now, just to be clear, me and Hoyman cannot answer this for you?
You, Hoyman, or Sheena.
Ah, okay.
Or
I
Cheryl.
tried that before, it didn't work.
Yeah,
I'll message you on Facebook if I know it.
or just message me through Skype. Which I gotta pull it up because I had one, but I forgot what I had it as now. Or if y'all can come up with a good one, by all means.
Yeah, there you go.
I just need to know. I just need you to message me the answer, so in case they message me.
Alright, hold on. I have just pissed my pants, and there is nothing anyone can do about it.
That's not a quote. That actually happened. Right, Hoopty?
No, it's from a movie.
Oh.
And I think I know the movie, but I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I know it, and it's awesome. That's funny.
So a while ago we were talking about John Goodman. Did y'all see he's going to be in the new Hangover movie?
I did not see that.
Ah, okay. Then no, I wouldn't have known that one, Hoopty, because I've never seen
No?
that movie. I've never seen that movie. It's good though. I mean, if my mom was listening, she would know it. It's one of her favorite
yeah?
movies.
I don't know if many people would know that.
It's one of my mom's favorite movies. And if we let's give a little hint to make it easier, or not really easier, but to help out, because like you said, not a lot of people might know it. What's the time era for that movie?
90s, for sure.
No, that's not. Well, that's when the movie came out, was in the 90s. But it's set in, like, the 1800s. I don't know if it's before or after the Civil War.
Well, I mean, kind of. Hoyman answered the question I was wanting was when the movie come out. But you would a little
early
more.
90s.
Yeah, early 90s. So is that a good movie, by the way?
Well, I can compare it to another movie, but if I do, people might know the answer. If you've seen Avatar, you have seen this movie. Just Avatar's on a different planet. This one's in the Old West.
I've never thought of it that way.
It's the exact same movie, dude.
Yeah, that's hysterical, dude. Oh my god.
Well, shit, I guess I'm out of the loop here because I've never seen Avatar either.
Oh.
I mean, I know what the movie's about, though, so. But yeah. Well, if anybody can guess it and you're listening right now, you can message through the thingy-mabobber here, the show.
This guy's name. Who plays in it? I forget his name. Fucking
Well, we can't tell you. That would give it away.
Right?
We'll message you who's in it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's Avatar. That's really funny, dude.
That actually is, yeah. I mean, if I would have seen it, it would be funny, but I've never seen it, so.
Speaking of movies, what'd you watch that's really good recently?
I went and seen Oz the Great and Powerful.
Oh, I saw it too. It's beast. I loved it. I thought it was good.
I watched Rise of the Guardians.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty awesome.
What's that about?
Basically, it's about the Santa Claus, Jack Frost, Sandman, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. How they how they're basically the guardians of the earth to keep what do you call that with children? Innocence within children. And they're fighting the boogeyman because the boogeyman is trying to make them disappear.
The boogeyman, is that the Pope?
He actually looks like the Pope.
No, yeah, the new Pope or the old Pope?
All the popes, they all look the same to me.
I don't know. The old Pope, he looked like the Emperor from Star Wars.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Well, let me ask you: does the Pope poop in his hat?
Probably.
I mean, if I was him, I'd shit in my hat.
I think you should shit in your hat anyway.
I already have, sir.
I knew it.
I did that last night because I couldn't find the bathroom before I got home. And I didn't want to shit in my car.
Oh, speaking of Sean, I got an update on Kentucky.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Apparently none of Kentucky's friends give a goddamn that he has lost his phone.
Well, we gotta, cause, I don't know if we shared the story about Kentucky. You want to share the whole story about Kentucky here?
Well, I told everybody the one time, actually, like, the day after it happened, I told y'all about Kentucky. He just randomly hopped in my car at the Ironwood, and he's fucking hammered, and asked me to give him a ride home. And to bring women up to speed, Kentucky's friend comes over to my car. He's like, "Hey, man, you're in the wrong car." And I could see that he was completely trashed. I'm like, "Well, where are y'all heading? Because he doesn't look like he's going to be moving anytime soon." And they were heading out to Homer City, so I just gave him a ride to Homer City. And ended up partying with this dude and fucking a bunch of random fucking people that night. And about a week later, I'm cleaning out my car, and I find a cell phone in it, and the only person I can think of that it belongs to is this Kentucky guy. And I charge the phone, look at the pictures, and yeah, that's him. And I'm going through the contacts, and I see a contact listed underneath apartment. So I figured, well, that must be where he lives, because who the hell else would label apartment in their phone? Call that number, it's disconnected. Scroll down, find one called home. Call it, disconnected. And then, not to be like going through his shit, but I look at some of the text messages that he's getting, and I reply to all the recent ones. I'm like, hey, the person you were looking for has lost his phone. If you could give him my number and my name, have him call me because I'm trying to get his phone back to him. And alright, we got Stevie's in the middle of watching Captain America for the first time.
Oh.
Pause it, you fucking dick.
Right?
Right.
Anyway, and one of the people I text for Kentucky is his mom, or at least the number that's underneath mom, because apparently Kentucky's uncle died last week and the funeral was last Friday. And I'm telling her, I was like, hey, this is not your son. He lost his phone. Here's my name and number. Have him get a hold of me somehow. I haven't heard from any of these fucking people.
What?
Yeah, so they apparently just don't give a shit.
That's funny. We should have a segment on our show. Where's Kentucky?
Okay?
Did you
Until
ever
we
find out what
find
his
him.
real name was?
No, I don't know his real name. I do know he goes to Wyotech. So if you're listening and you go to Wyotech, if you know somebody named Kentucky, or goes by the nickname Kentucky, that lost his phone, message us on the podcast.
Right. It makes you wonder how long has that phone been in your car?
Since March 2nd.
You would think he would have shut his phone off by now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about calling a bunch of 900 numbers.
Oh, that's funny.
Just don't call any bomb threats in with it.
Right?
And if you do, make sure it's a TRG.
Right? Well, TRG's no longer, so that wouldn't be legitimate, sir.
Yeah,
No, that's right.
have to be Ibex.
Ibex. The mountain goat. Yeah, exactly.
FBI, that was Patrick Hoyman that did state that.
That is true.
He lives off of, He works at Ibex Global.
In the Indiana office.
Why, whenever I hear Ibex Global, though, I think of Office Space. Anybody ever watched Office Space?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Why don't you just change your name? Why should I change my name? He's the one that sucks.
That should have been the quote we used, because I love that movie.
Right?
PC load letter? What the fuck does that mean? But that's where I got one of my ringtones from, was that movie. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. It's one of my favorite parts of that movie is when they beat the shit out of the copy machine.
Right. My favorite's fucking Milton.
Right.
Yeah, Milton's the best. I'll burn this place to the ground.
It's weird. When they're picking take my paper, I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
That is the last straw. I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
I was told I could play my radio at a reasonable level. Playing their radio at a reasonable level.
And anybody that watches King of the Hill, that is, what's his name?
Hank.
No, it's not Hank, you dumbass.
Bill.
Mike Judd.
Yeah, it's Bill. He also played in Dodgeball.
Yeah.
You can dodge a wrench.
You had me at blood and semen. That's the quote we should have used.
I think we should go sell blood and semen together. No.
Oh my god.
The four D's of Dodgeball. Duck, dive, dip, and dodge. I think I did those wrong, but
Dodge, duck, dodge,
Yeah.
dip, and dodge.
there was 5 of them. That's what it was.
Yeah, I say Dodge is mentioned twice.
Yeah, I thought of that after I said it. I love that movie. Or wait, I got a movie quote for us, and I know everybody here will know it. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
If anybody can name that movie, I'm pretty sure half the world can name that movie. And if not, I'll give you one other quote. I guess the price is wrong, bitch.
Yeah. And Grizzly Adams had a beard.
Right.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
The only reason I thought of that one is because that was on at the Ironwood the other night when we was out there.
That's true, it was on there.
Yep.
Speaking of when we went out there, I saw the funniest news story and I thought it was fake until I looked it up yesterday. Did you hear that the groundhog is getting sued and they're not seeking any money, they just want him to be executed?
Yeah, I've seen some fucking dipshits doing that.
Out in Ohio. For the
Why? What's their fucking reasoning?
the misinterpretation of spring.
Oh god, get real. I hope that guy gets hit by a bus.
No, it's not a
Right.
guy, it's a whole town.
Well, I hope they all get hit by Al-Qaeda.
I hope the prosecutor gets hit by Al-Qaeda, because who would take that case? I'm sorry.
Seriously?
Right.
What is that? Is that a town full of dumbass children? Like, that's fucking dumb. Oh my god.
Well, see,
What
when I
world do
saw
we
it
live
the other night, I thought, oh, this is just a joke. It's funny. And then I was looking up online, and they actually have the court documents for it online already.
I'm sorry, but if you take Punxsutawney Phil serious, you need a serious evaluation in your mental stability.
Well, Hoopty said it best the other night at the bar. Technically, I mean, the only reason they can get sued for it is because they don't come out and say this is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, but you would have to be a complete fucking moron to not realize that.
But then again, think about it. It's like the lawsuit back in the day for McDonald's when the guy spilled hot coffee on him from the cup and sued them
Right.
because their coffee was too fucking hot.
Just keep in mind, kids, warning labels exist for a reason. Some dumb fuck did it.
Right?
Yeah, your predecessors were fucking retarded.
It's like on the curling iron where it says for external use only. Who the fuck tried to use that plugged in?
To cauterize those deep wounds.
What's worse is did they try using it in? I like the one I seen on an electric knife. It said, "Do not hold by blade while operating." Shit.
Oh God! Can I make a statement to all the people? If a warning label and you feel the need to read it, do its opposite, please.
Right.
If you need the warning, do the opposite of the warning. That's my plea.
Yeah. If you actually have to read that label, you're probably the reason they made that label.
Right.
Exactly. So if you buy an electric knife and you're not sure, read the label. Don't use the handle. Use the fucking handle. Or the blade, rather.
Right.
Because you're going to save a lot of people a lot of problems.
Gotta love how warning labels have come around.
Oh, God. It's the United States, man.
Not just the United States. But then again, sometimes I am kind of sad to say that I live in the United States.
Hey, this ain't the United States. This is America.
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 Fuck yeah.
America. Fuck yeah.
So we had the most interesting conversation at work tonight. We didn't know we were loud enough having this that we actually had customers come up and get involved in our conversation.
Oh, yeah?
Whether it's called soda or whether it's called pop.
It's neither.
I call it by the brand name, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we did that. Well, it was me and there's a guy that I work with. He's from New York. And we were calling it soda and they were calling it pop. So we got into a very heated discussion over it because there's nothing else for us to do normally. And then I was like, it's like you dumbasses calling a creek a crick. And then and then they're like, well, I basically got them to shut up by... I told them to spell me crick, and they spelled creek, and I'm like, all right, so spell cricket now. And they're like, C-R-I-C-K-E-T. I was like, no, if we're spelling it the way you're spelling crick, or creek, sorry, then it's going to be C-R-E-E-K-E-T. Shut
Whatever,
the fuck up. And then a customer come up, and he told me, he's like, you make a lot of sense. And I'm like, thank you.
Oh, that poor guy must be retarded, too.
Yeah. If that's making sense to him. If that's what caught his ear in the restaurant.
Right? Was he wearing a helmet?
No.
Was he wearing water fins in case he ordered soup?
But I think he did show us his driver's license that he drove the short bus. So.
He drove it or rode it?
It probably meant rode it, but he said he drove it.
They must be putting those toy, driver's wheels, in every row of seats just so people can fill. That's where we're at as a nation. That's why other countries don't need to worry about us. We destroy ourselves.
Right? Well, it's like The Walking Dead. We don't have to worry about the dead killing us. It's the living we have to worry about.
And
Well,
when
mostly
the apocalypse happens, I'm shooting all you fuckers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuck you all. I'm getting a helicopter and going out to Alcatraz. Get away from all you fuckers.
Oh, because you'll be welcomed by the violent criminals there, I'm sure.
Okay,
I picture this thing shut down for years when there are no criminals there.
good job.
Oh. I was thinking of the other one.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever seen the movie The Rock, where they have tours that go through that fucking place. That and it's just common knowledge.
Yeah, whatever. I was thinking of, what's that fucking prison that was supposed to have been shut down and then reopened?
Guantanamo Bay.
That's it. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I'm not going to go down there. Because they might have the guards trying to give me a cock meat sandwich.
Cock meat sandwich.
And for all those people who do not know what that's from...
There you go. That could have been another quote.
Right? Well, we didn't ever name the movie, so... If you can name one of the 3 movies tonight... If you name the first one, you get a sexy dance from Hoyman. If you name the second one, I guess
you get Kentucky's phone.
Yeah, you get Kentucky's phone. If you can name the third one, Hoopty will get naked for you.
You don't want to name the third one.
Right? Poor Kentucky. Where in the world is Kentucky?
All right. P.S. You can't get Kentucky's phone. No, my luck, he'll probably hear this and be like, they fucking gave away my phone and then sue me.
Right?
No, Hoopty's looked through the photos and is unwilling to part with it.
Right? That's always my scariest thing is when people are like, hey, look at the photos through my phone. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I don't want to see your dick.
Yeah. How many naked pictures am I going to see?
Right.
That's what you should do, Hoopty. As a surcharge, fill his phone with pictures of your dick. So when he gets it back, you'll be like, what the fuck?
Change
Just random pictures of my dick and my ass and all this stuff.
Change the back.
Dog taking a shit.
Go find a gay porno picture and put it as the background of his phone. Wow, then
Change
everybody
all
shuts
the
up.
contact names to like real gay names like Bruno.
Only you can come up with gay porn.
Hot man meat. Change his mother's contact name to Hot Man Meat.
Wow. The many things we talk about on here.
Right?
But for the count, the only one that is gay here is Patrick.
That is true.
He was getting him some man meat at the bar last night.
Although, I don't know. Sean, you told me a story that you got hit on by the old lady.
Everybody got hit on by the old lady last night.
What means you get hit on by the old lady?
No.
Wow.
I did.
Shayna got hit on by her too. And then trying to play darts against McKenneth, and all he kept saying is, "You're about to get some gumming tonight." I'm like, fuck you, bitch.
No, wait a minute. Now, like, roughly how old?
She was about 65.
The oldest, I would say 65, yeah.
About 65?
Patrick, do you know who we're talking about?
From last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Why then would you hit it?
Absolutely not.
You know what I think her pickup line was, though?
Are you Irish?
Are you Irish? I was waiting for after that when she said, "Are you Irish?" And if you would have said no, if she would have said, "Why? Wow," because I saw your dick doubling over there.
She asked India if she was Irish.
I'd have been like, yes, black Irish.
Well, I will say one thing, and I'm just gonna call him out for it. I think Pat did put his foot in his mouth last night.
Oh, yeah?
Also.
With you talking to McKenneth and India being right behind you.
Oh, no, that was planned, but that was so funny, right?
Yeah, because she was like, "Fuck you, women."
If what I say doesn't offend you, then I'm not trying hard enough.
Right.
Here's a good quote for you. Demented and sad, but social.
Why are we talking about Hoopty here?
Yeah, right.
That's a good quote. That's a great movie, too.
What is that from?
I can't tell you.
Well, you could type it to me.
Nah.
And he's gonna do it anyway.
You're right. You heard my keyboard going?
Yeah, I could hear your keyboard going. I think the world could hear your keyboard. It's like I can hear you having sex all the way down at my house.
Hey, man, when you got it, you got it.
Whenever I keep hearing, "Damn it, you know how to use that small thing. Work it, bitch." I know that's you having sex again.
Damn, you can hear what I tell Cheryl clear from there?
No, I hear you say it's not the ship, it's the motion of the ocean.
And then Cheryl's like, yeah, but it's hard to get to England in a rowboat.
That's funny.
Man, you got me choking on my cigarette over here.
God, maybe we're fortunate enough to hear you die as well.
I hope so.
He said I hope so. So do we.
I mean, I've lived enough.
Too much, if you ask me.
Right? I agree.
Wow, this show is brutal.
Right? We're brutal to each other, and then the people that don't even come on here. Like Stevie.
Hi, Stevie.
Greetings. I love how this show started.
You're right.
Yeah.
Versus what we do to each other out here. That is too funny to me.
Well, but see, what we do to each other is a normal thing. You know what I could make a show
You know,
of?
actually, Hoyman, I said that the very first time I was on here with you. I was
Are
like,
you?
yeah, that's basically all we did for an hour and a half was.
Bully the shit out of each other.
Right.
Oh, it's fun though. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's
Or
not.
so we tell them.
Yeah, I'm the one that gets pissed off and go cut myself after this every time.
That's why we do it, brother.
One of these
And
times. One
You
of these
like
times,
Justin Bieber.
you know,
Love it.
speaking of which, I don't know how we got onto the conversation, but I had a conversation with someone last night. We started talking about Justin Bieber.
That
And
was
then-
weird.
And then about after 20 minutes talking about Justin Bieber, we look at one another and go, how the fuck did we start talking about Justin Bieber? And I
It was
looked at,
easily the
was
most
your
pointless
fault.
story I've ever heard you say.
well, it started off, we were talking about
Jessica Simpson.
Jessica Simpson for some reason, and then Justin Bieber got thrown into it.
Because she was on Employee of the Month.
Yeah.
Wait, because why?
She was an Employee of the Month. We was watching Employee of the Month.
Oh.
And I was talking about how much she sucks.
Was that a funny movie?
Oh, it's a fucking hilarious movie.
You never seen Employee of the Month?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, man.
Fuck?
I might have to watch that
I
tomorrow.
mean, Andy Dick and Dane Cook and Dax Shepard and the guy
I didn't know Andy Dick was in it.
yeah, and
He's
the guy,
fucking hysterical.
and the guy who plays Pedro from Napoleon
Oh,
Dynamite.
yeah, from Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite was the dumbest fucking movie I've ever seen, but I can't help but laugh my ass off while I watch it.
I fucking hate that movie.
So do I.
I think the only scene that I really care for is the end when he dances.
My favorite part in the whole show is whenever
Hey, wait a minute, John. You like the part the most where a guy dances for you?
Damn right. Damn right. This is a show where I'm coming out. Y'all didn't know?
Let your true colors shine, bro.
All right, John. We'll still be your friends.
Why,
No.
whenever you said that, Sheena started singing True Colors?
Hoopty, you can't really say that because that implies we were his friend to begin with, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, it's better to be my friend than a serial killer's friend.
That's
Well,
not
no
true,
offense. I mean, if you need shit done,
right? I was gonna say a serial killer would make a fucking great friend. Are you kidding me?
It can and it can't. I mean, look at Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
I don't think he killed his friends though. They were complete strangers. He picked up at a gay bar.
Hey, you'd
That's
never
true.
know. You never know though.
No, technically, if you watch about his life, he did kill his best friend.
I don't know if y'all heard Sheena or not.
I did.
We did, but she's a woman. No one pays attention to when women speak. So
Okay.
You know what's the funniest joke in the world?
what's that? Women's rights?
You're right, damn right. You know, the day after you said that, and I think that was the night we got Pizzini in trouble. I went, so one of my managers popped off to me, and I was like, you know what's the funniest thing in the world? And she's like, what's that? And I was like, women's rights, and I walked off. And she just looked at me, she was like, I bet you're the one that thinks women should be barefoot in the kitchen making sandwiches and making babies all day. And I was like, damn right. And she goes, I think the same thing.
Yeah, not barefoot. God, we're civilized human beings after all.
You can have socks on.
Yeah. What else are they going to clean the floors with while they're doing other things with their hands?
Think about all the women people that we have listening to this, and they're just probably like, fuck you, and quit.
You know, here's what I don't
You
understand.
know, ladies, you'll notice I did not make a single joke. Like two homos, I love the ladies.
Oh, I love the ladies as well. But here's the thing. You have to understand, women owe us a great deal. Can I tell you why, though?
I already know why, but go ahead.
Women now can vote. Women can now make the same amount of money as us. They can work in any position, including the President of the United States, okay? All because men got together and voted it in. You're welcome, ladies.
It was probably most likely because men just wanted them to shut the fuck up.
Regardless.
By the
we
way,
allowed
ladies,
it.
that was both Patrick Hoyman and Matthew Halupka that said that, not me.
You started it, so don't even try to act innocent.
You're in trouble
And
now.
mine was more of a statement of fact.
So was mine. Tell me where the error in my ways were. That is 100% true.
You opened your mouth.
Ooh. Ouch. So, anyways, on a lighter subject,
That was as light as it got, bud.
I know, I was just trying to change subject.
I'm only kidding, ladies. But no, seriously, you are welcome.
So if we never hear from Pat again, we know why.
Yeah, the women that men allowed to vote killed me. You're right.
By the way, ladies, if you want Patrick Hoyman's address, you just let me know, and I will send it to you.
Yeah, it's in his little black book.
Damn right, he's my first booty call in there. And then Hoopty's labeled as number 2.
Damn right. I'm a sloppy second.
Damn right, because, you know, it's hard to get past that beard sometimes. I mean...
I don't call it the tickler for no reason.
The only reason I can put up with Hoyman is first because he shaves and looks like a woman, so...
Goddamn right.
Both his face and his privates.
Ooh, they're not very private, buddy.
Well, you know he has a vagina, so...
I call it the public instead of the private parts, okay?
I call mine the Fantastic Four.
Explain.
That's what I was about to say.
None is just a joke, man.
I was going to say I could probably name 3 reasons why, but not 4.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's a good name. Unless you break it down by individual team members. I mean, you got the Human Torch and Mr. Fantastic, which is great, but then you also got the Thing and the Invisible Woman.
Wow.
I understand the thing, but here's the funny part is it's invisible.
No, invisible woman, so in other words, your dick's invisible to all women?
Sure, we'll go with that.
He's like, oh, but the effect is very there. Very much
Yeah,
there.
that was, one of my friends used to do, like, stand-up comedy, and that was a joke I wrote for him, and every fucking time, the crowd fucking went crazy laughing.
That's because that's hysterical. That is the funniest shit.
That's the first time I've ever heard that, and that was good. How about, here's another quote. If you're asking, yes, I do have a name for my testicles.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Can you finish the rest of the quote?
Huh?
Can you finish the rest of it?
Not off the top of my head. I can't remember the names of them, but I know it finishes with, and if you play your cards right, you'll get to meet the whole gang.
Right. It's like, if you're asking yes, I have a name for my penis. It's called the octagon. And my testes are, I forget the name of his testes, but... Which, it makes me happy they got the second one coming out, so...
Yeah. I can't wait to see the second one, because every time the first one's on, I'll watch it all the fucking time.
Right. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan today.
You're a smelly pirate hooker.
You will eat that food.
Wow, Patrick, really? You had to ask me what movie that was?
Yes, sir, I did.
Oh my god, Patrick, you deserve...
Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh, of course I have. I love that fucking movie.
Not as much as we do, then.
I like
In
Lamb.
fact, we have to do the dress up for that on Halloween there, Hoop. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Damn,
Well-
Hoopty, you got a lot of costumes going on for Halloween this year.
Nah, me and Stevie, we got our costumes figured out. Because we were watching the best of Will Ferrell on Saturday Night Live. And you ever see the one with Blue Oyster Cult and more cowbell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Stevie was watching that and he's like, dude, you should be the more cowbell guy. He's like, we'll get you a small, long sleeve, brown shirt. We can find you some belt bottoms and just let your hair grow until Halloween and your beard, and we will get you a fucking cowbell.
Are we talking about Will Ferrell's character in that, or are you talking
Yes.
about Christopher Walken?
Will Ferrell's character.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't know if you could be able to, like, pull off Christopher Walken.
Well, guys, let me interrupt you. I'm going to stop the show. We'll come back and we'll finish talking.
Hold on, let me tell you about Stevie's costume.
Well, you got 15 seconds.
Stevie's going to be Chris Farley, the motivational speaker that lives in the van down by the river.
Oh, that's going to be perfect for him for sure. Oh my god, that is hysterical.
Right. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna stop this. I got like 2 seconds before it's gonna cut me off, and it looks like we're cut off now.
Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.